Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Another Vanguard fight video. It's only been 4 years since the last one, so we're back with Overdress. It's the trial decks. No proxying this time, because relays. And we'll just be waiting for BDO1, so we've got all the trial decks picked up. So TD1, 2, and 3. So really liking the Overdress mechanic, which is the extra right deck, which you take 4 cards out from your main deck. And basically you just don't have to misgrade. No more. And going first doesn't actually get you that card draw off your starter, so they're really looking to try and balance the game somehow and slow it down. But you'll see, I actually think Over Trigger, it's really broken. Yeah. So you see the grade 2 riding on the grade 1, usually the chain ride will trigger some sort of effect, and in the case of the Dragon Empire, it is the calling of the Trickstar, which is the grade 0, 5000, and that card will activate Overdress effects. And the card that drive that's called Virina, and that's the only unit in the game right now that can be overdressed. For now, I believe they will add more, but for now that's the only one. And Keter Sanctuary has the heavy emphasis on having grade 3s in your deck. So you gotta reveal these grade 3s to get effect. So calling the top card of the deck is a draw trigger, not really very good there, but it is what it is. It's a free unit, giving it 15,000 power, asking for a 10k guard. So if you guys know, there is actually no card in the game now that has a 10k shield. So all grade 1s are of 5k shield now. So actually 10k is actually a really magical number. So here riding into Chakrabarti and using its effect of grade 2 Maiden to search for Virina, which is our Overdress target. So Soul Blasting 1, you can see we actually Soul Blasted out our Trickstar instead of the Burn or Sunburn. I forgot what's the starter's name, but it's the egg. So you're getting that Trickstar back and overdressing another Virina. So Virina's effect is just basically overdressed plus 10k, and using Chakrabarti's skill to give our front row, no sorry, not our front row, basically himself and all overdressed units plus 10,000 power. Essentially just a front trigger, which is really consistent and really strong. So this is probably hitting for 30,000 power against its 20k powered Vanguard. This is 15k shield. So heal triggers have also been nerfed. Heal triggers are only of 15k shield now. So yeah. So discarding one and riding the Apex Ruler Bastion. Dude, that name is so cool. Now using the grade 2 Knight of Heavenly Spears effect to reveal 3 grade 3s to draw 1 card. So the Keter Sanctuary deck is actually meant to be played very aggressively because of its high power lines. And using the order card here to counterblast 2, draw 2 cards and give a unit 5,000 power. And those 2 grade 2s actually get boost and 5,000 power if you have 3 or more grade 3 units on board. So Bastion actually gives all your grade 3s plus 2,000 power as well. That's a nice trigger check straight from the first one. Really lucky there. So this is hitting for what seems to be 20,000 power. Oh, so checking into a grade 3, which is allowing for the Persona ride next turn, where you write the same copy from your hand to give a continuous front row power, which is something pretty much like Dragonic Vanquisher, and you draw a card as well. Ooh, that's a double trigger on my side, so kinda sacky here. And using Bastion's effect, end of the battle, it attacked. If you drive check the grade 3, discard a card from your hand to stand one of your units and give it plus 10,000 power. So this is hitting for what seems to be 35 plus 15. Massive numbers. And that's a PG. Oh nope, there's no PG. Rearguard down. Oh, so no Persona right here. Very unfortunate. By using Chakrabarti's skill to discard one and return the Trickstar to hand, and overdressing their Virina straight from our hand. So we are calling that Blaze Maiden on the left, which actually has no effect. So yeah, this will be a 23,000 powered attack on the Vanguard. And that's the Overdress trigger, which actually has a 50,000 powered shield. So it's a no pass unless I check my own Overdress trigger here, and that's double blanks. So that's kind of yikes at this point. So the problem with Keter Sanctuary, they actually have multiple rearguards that are of, well, I guess a big threat. So you take out that one over there, which resembles the Golden Paladin cards. And that's 1 damage. So I don't know why I called that grade 2 there, but so you just did a Persona right there, riding the same Apex Ruler Bastion and giving a continuous plus 10,000 power to your front row. So if the Keter Sanctuary, you kind of want to swing your rearguard first. Its skill is something that resembles Asura Kaiser, where you hope to check a grade 3 so you can stand your rearguards and get the 4 attacks in. And that's another defensive trigger. Damn, boy. So this is looking to be, what, a 30,000 powered attack? And it's 20. That's a front trigger. Bastion's effect. Discard 1, standing a rearguard and giving it plus 10,000 power. Right, so the thing about the over trigger is, well, it's more important to guard Vanguard attacks right now, because if you let that Vanguard attack go through, that over trigger is going to give 1 million power to a rearguard and another 1 million power to another rearguard, essentially pushing 3 damage in. So yeah, so there's a PG thrown on my end, and it kind of looks like it's pretty much GG for me at this point. I'm not sure what I can do. I don't have a Persona, right? So really unlucky. I have to heal my way out of here or something. Just attacking Vanguard here and using Chakrabarti's skill to counterblast 1 and give itself 10k and another 10 to Virina. So double blanks. Yikes. Kind of want to scoop it up here at this point, not gonna lie. So this is just the grade 3 with a plus 2,000 power when attacking. So trying to take out his rear guards at this point because there's no point for me to swing at the face. I'm just gonna die at this point. So that's heavy shield guarding from his hand. That looks to be like a 30,000 shield thrown. So attacking my Vanguard. And kind of looks to be GG at this point, honestly. He just Persona Rided again. Like, come on man, this man doesn't miss. Those columns are too big. There's a 15,000 booster at the back row. So it's like a, what, 25 plus 15? That's 40,000. And I check into that over trigger, dude. Holy shit, the only card that can save me in this situation. I swear to God, this is not scripted. It is what it is. Giving that 100 million power to those 2 units. Holy. So guys, with the over trigger, it's essentially like having a 5th heal trigger in deck. Except for the fact that it's just much better. So at this point, there's no way he can hit my Vanguard. I'm basically invulnerable at this point. Unless he checks his own over trigger, but he's gonna swing at my rear guard because he has already reviewed and guarded with his over trigger much earlier this game. So I get to play one more turn. Let's see what I can do. Oh, damn! Okay, so that's the first persona right here. Second Chakrabarti to be riding. Adding that Sunburst Evolution order card, adding back a Virina back to our hand, choosing a unit and giving it 5000 power. So using Chakrabarti's skill to discard one card and add a Trickstar back to hand. So we can do the Overdress, calling 8000 power vanilla and Chakrabarti's skill, basically giving our front row plus 10,000 power. So that persona right is giving another plus 10,000 power. This is gonna hit for 33,000 power. So this will be a 25 for 1. And let's remember there's no more 20k shield, so it calls for no guard here. And we should do check into 1 draw trigger. So not what I was hoping for. I wanted a crit here to push him to 5 immediately. So that means he'll still be able to take 1 more damage here. It's hitting for what looks to be 20, 30, 40, 48. With the right column being at 55. So this is a 55. You gotta PG this, man. So yup, the man throws out the perfect guard and all hope looks to be lost at this point. Can you imagine checking the over trigger and yet still losing the game? Damn, what a shame. So he calls the grade 3 down and skill in soul, choosing one of your units and giving it plus 10,000 power. So this is really strong. Basically swinging with that unit so you can boost. I mean, you're swinging with that plus 10,000 power boost twice. So no persona right this turn. Yeah, what looks to be 20, 25 plus 15. So this is another 40,000 power attack. Damn. Keter Sanctuary power lines are really, really high. So that's requiring at least a 30k shield from hand. And his Vanguard is still going to be swinging at nice numbers here. 23, what is that? 28? Still a 20k for 1 and a 30 for 2. That looks to be 15. That's 20, that's 1. And all our great ones, let's remember, there are only 5,000. That's 25. Still 1. I've got to throw another 5 for 2 here. Thinking real long and hard because I really need my Virinas to push for endgame. So that's 30. That's 2. Checking into that front trigger. Oh, come on. And that's a great one. Damn. So this is real big. Counterblast getting that 5,000 power. I straight up throw that PG. I don't play no games with no cards left in my hand. Come on, let's go. Dude! Not scripted. Persona, right? Using Virina's, Chakrabarti's skill. Discarding Trickstar to add a Trickstar back to my hand because I can. And let's go, baby. No over triggers from his end now, so 33,000 power attack. He says no guard. I check that draw trigger, giving that power to my ankle baller and a critical trigger, and that seals the game, guys. GG.